So hello guys, in this video I'm going to give you the final cutoff analysis of IBPS PO. Recently I've seen a lot of people has created a lot of videos on different social networking platforms. They're predicting the cutoff of IBPS PO. So in this video I'm going to tell you how to calculate first IBPS PO cutoff and what are the factors to consider, and I will also give you the range for the cutoff of this year's IBPS PO. Okay, and I can tell you that this is the single video you need to watch, and you don't need to watch any other video. And I have I've analyzed all the factors, almost all the factors, and I think that I can tell you the cutoff with some sort of certainty that the cutoff will be in between this range, what I'm going to predict. So first, let's understand how to calculate the final cutoff. To calculate the final cutoff, they give 80% weightage to mains marks and 20% weightage to interview marks. Now, whatever mains marks you are scoring, suppose yeah, just a second. Okay. Suppose you're scoring A marks in mains, and that will be the 80%, that is 80 upon 100. Okay, sorry, 80 upon 225 because the total marks is 225 plus the interview marks, 20% of the interview marks. This is 1/5 of the interview marks. That is the basic formula. Interview marks are denoted by I to calculate the IBPS for final marks. Okay, mains marks into 80 upon 225. This is the total marks plus 1/5 of interview marks. Now, the first factor we need to consider is the number of the candidate call for the interview. The candidate call for the interview is 20,370 as per my knowledge. And the first thing is that not all the people will go and give the interview. There will be certain anomalies. So not every people able to give the interview. So close to, if I say close to like 19,000 people gonna go and give the interview, maybe 20,000 people gonna go and give the interview. So that is the point. Another is the total number of the final vacancies. So one phenomena, like one perception we have is that 1/3 is the ratio for candidates in the interview. But this is not always true, because what I'm saying is that the final vacancies we cannot predict. IBPS select candidate for the interview based on the current vacancy, and final vacancy in 9 out of 10 cases increase. So the ratio is less than 33.33%. Okay, that is the thing we need to also consider. And the third is the lead in the main score. But how much score you have more in the main score. So like you have 5 marks more, you can have 10 marks more, you can have 15 marks more. And I can tell you all the scenarios and what can be the possible outcome from these scenarios as well. So this is the basic understanding of what final cutoff exactly is. Now, if I go to the next slide, just give me a second. Yeah, this is the next slide. Let me just clear this once. Yeah. So this is the mains cutoff for 2021, and this is the mains cutoff for 2019. I've not taken 2020 because of the fact that the mains cutoff for 19 is exactly same as 2022. So I want to give you a similar kind of scenario, and the mains cutoff is more here in 2021. Now see the final cutoff for UA, that is 47, and the final cutoff here is 44. Now the basic rule is that whoever is clearing the mains, even at the even at the borderline, even at exactly at the main score, they also have the chance to clear the exam. Why I'm telling you is that if I say in 2021, if I put it in 80%, so what will be the 80% of this mains cutoff? It will be like close to 28.71. Yeah, plus 18.21 will give you somewhere around 47. Will give you somewhere around 47. Now, this 18.1 is the mains marks. So how much interview marks? So how much is scored in the interview? His scored in the interview is 91.44. So the guy who is clearing the mains cutoff, just clearing the mains cutoff, has also has the chance to clearing the exam as well. Okay. Even in 2019, you can see the same trend. In 2019, if I convert it at 80%, I will get somewhere around this will be like 25.33 probably. And the interview marks will be 19.1. So it comes out to be 44 point something. Yeah. So 19.1 is like 95 marks. So this is slightly more than 91, slightly more than 91. But still, the point is that whoever is clearing the mains has the chance to clear the exam. But for that reason, he has to score, or he or she has to score exceptionally well in the interview. That is a different thing we need to consider later. Now, from that result, we can say that in 2022, the total marks, the cutoff is 71.25. So the 80% of this will be same, like 25.33. Okay. Now, if I take 90 marks in the interview, so it will be like close to 91 marks in the interview, 18.2. So the cutoff should be 43.5. based on this analysis, but I'm not saying the cutoff will be 43.5 because there are also other factors you need to consider. But based on this analysis only, you can say the cutoff will be 43.5. So let's see what are the other factors and how the cutoff will be less than 43.5. Okay, so just give me a second. Yeah, uh, yeah, this kid. And rotate. Mm, hmm. Yeah, so the final vacancies in 2022, this is a vacancies, another factor I already told you, is 5809. And the vacancies are announced of 4135. So there is an increase of the 1635 vacancies, 1674 vacancies, and 1674 is a huge number. I mean, a huge number. And the same thing has happened in 2020 as well. There's an increase of the 1299 vacancies. The number of the vacancies increase in 2019 was less, like only 400. And that is why you have seen the interview marks required is 95. Someone who is clearing the main cutoff in 2019, they require close to 95 marks to get the final selection because the number increase is very less, plus 400 only. Okay, so my point is that every time whatever vacancy is initially announced, there will be a certain increase in the vacancies. That is absolutely certain. So this time the final vacancy is still now is 7655. So after all the RTIs and everything, this time the vacancies is this. You can see I have changed the. Okay, so first of all, this Excel sheet is not prepared by me. I have collected this Excel sheet from one of the Telegram groups, and kudos to that guy who prepared this sheet. And I think this is absolutely correct. And I've rechecked all the data, with RTIs and everything. So the data is, I think, absolutely correct. So the current vacancy is 7655. Okay. So we have promotions in the month of March end also, and the banks will report more vacancies. No, I'm even very optimistic in this case. So I think the final vacancy will be close to 8,000 to 9,000 this year. If it is more than 9,000, then I'll be very happy. I want more vacancies. But if I have to predict the vacancies, the realistic vacancy, then I will say 8,000 to 9,000. Okay. If I say the vacancy is close to 8,000, this is the worst condition. Then also the vacancy is double than 2019. Double vacancies in 2019. So even if I consider that competition has increased, now every other competition is increasing, that is all we know. But if the vacancies almost doubled, then it will definitely affect the cutoff. So you can see the vacancies in everyone. You can take a screenshot and check that. And these vacancies can go up and down. Most probably this vacancy will go up. Now let me go to the final side probably. Yeah. Mm. Mm. Yeah. So my final cutoff prediction is 42.5 to 43. This is my cutoff prediction, and I am very certain about it. And I have seen people predicting cutoff with a range of plus minus two. I mean, how can you predict final cutoff with a range of plus minus two? This is like, I mean, this doesn't make sense. Okay, so mains cutoff should be predicted with a range of 0.5 plus minus 0.5 maybe. So that range, that is a one marker range. So that is also high, I think. So I have predicted kind of no range. I have given you the range actually, 42.5 to 42.5 to 43. That is what I think the cutoff of the UA category this year. Considering the vacancies will go 8,000 plus. And I'm very certain that the vacancies will go more than 8,000, maybe close to 9,000 it will go. Now, someone who is getting a plus 5 marks in the mains, they will have to score 76.94 if the cutoff is 42.5 and 79.45 if the cutoff is 43 in the interview. And 1/5 of this marks will be calculated in the final, final cutoff. If you have 10 marks more, then I have give you the range 60.5 to 70.55 and 15 marks more, then also give the range. So someone is getting the more than 20 or someone is getting 15 plus marks. So they need to get like 60 marks, close to 60 marks in the interview. And that is I don't think that is very difficult. If you have not done any blunder in the interview, even if your interview is average, I think 60 marks you will get. Now my marks. So I can share my marks, but I don't want to make this video very long. So I will share my marks in a separate video. So I have a plus 8 marks lead in the from the mains cutoff. So I have expected more than that, but whatever has happened has happened. You cannot change it. So that is what it is. Now I guess I have another slide to give you. Just give you. Yeah, yeah. No, I don't have any slides, so I'm done with the prediction. So that is what I really want to say. The cutoff will be in between whatever I said, 42.5 to 43. Okay. And you can comment your opinion in the comment box. And don't forget to thank me if the cutoff is in between 42.5 to 43 after the final cutoff. And you're open to criticize if the cutoff is go uh, haywire. Yeah, so that's about it. Thank you for watching the video. And I don't think you want any more videos on this topic. Thank you.